It's Easter weekend here at Sanford Stadium. It's rainy, it's cold, but over 70,000 people have packed the stands here for G-Day, a spring game. SEC football, you know it just means more here. Kids like Janiyah here got the chance to come out and play baseball, softball, getting the chance to have a good bit of fun even in the elements here. Their favorite thing to do, what was that?
To catch balls.
The name of the game is new this year at Bibb County Athletics. When players cross this goal line on the fresh turf at the Ed DeForest Sports Complex, they won't just be lighting up the field down here. They'll also be lighting it up right up here. Hey guys, there's a saying in sports, to be the man, you gotta beat the man. And the man in middle, there's the Ric Flair reference, is Warner Robins as the defending Region 1 state champions. Bacon-loaded fries. If you're noticing, there's a little bit of a theme here. Bacon-lined hot dog, bacon cheeseburger, and my personal favorite, the 6 degrees of Kevin Bacon. And trust me when I say this, you're gonna need a napkin for it. The 2019 Southern Conference champion, our Mercer Bears, they traveled to Athens, Georgia today, as you said, specifically right here at Foley Field. I'm sitting in the dugout that our Bears will be sitting in tomorrow night at 7 p.m. when they take on the number 4 team in the country. That's the Georgia Bulldogs.
And in Philadelphia today, the Bravos still looking for their first win of the 2019 season. Here's a good sign. Dansby Swanson hits a Dansby dinger to left field. He keeps up that momentum he had from the end of spring training, but that Philly lineup can be scary for anyone, especially a 21-year-old like Bryce Wilson. Mikael Franco hits a 2-run blast, almost the same place Dansby hit his. Another big acquisition from the Phillies this offseason makes his dent. JT Realmuto with another 2-run shot to left center. And let's face it, folks, you knew it would happen eventually. The $330 million man, Bryce Harper, crushes this one to the bleachers for his first hit as a Philly. Man, that one hurts. Braves drop game 2 of the season, losing this one 8-6.
What would you do to help a complete stranger? For one Middle Georgia woman, it's saving his life so that that teenager can be a kid again and fulfill his bigger dreams on the football field.
Oh, this is my friend, dog.
No, I can't do everything, but I'm glad I can at least do this.
Yeah, I'm thankful.
The moment A.J. Jefferson and Donna Wilson met each other for the first time, emotions flowed.
Tears of joy.
My grandma has been telling me about it for a long time now, and to be able to see her in person, you know, just a good thing.
The two were connected, but not directly. Wilson offered her kidney to Jefferson, but it was no match. Another woman who they don't know came through with a match for A.J. The unknown woman, who both will meet next week, learned she will need a kidney, and surprisingly, Wilson was a match, a story coming full circle.
The initial reaction was more of, if it were my child, my grandchild, I would hope that in our small community, I know I would have probably just as many people, hopefully as many people as we had step up for AJ.
AJ, now a junior at Mary Persons High School, had to sit out of football practice for 2 years.
It's real hard, you know, you sit, you know, you work out with them, then, you know, you go to practice and you're on the sideline on the bench. And, you know, it's not a good feeling when you know you could be playing.
A quiet kid in person, the 6'5" defensive end is in his element on the football field, where he'll be able to get back full-time next year, slamming some pads.
After I get fully healthy, I'll go start working out again to get back to football and get back to basketball.
A possibility made true through 2 angels, one in particular that is seeing it firsthand.
Happy, excited, just glad that, you know, that I can help. Being able to see a young man, anybody, period, but this young man, be able to fulfill the rest of his childhood in doing what he wants, that's all that matters to me.
My mentality when I come onto the court is it's just to play my hardest.
Jacoby Coleman is a baller on the court for the defending state champion Warner Robins Demons. His mentality is to give it his all every time he's on the court.
Like if I give my hardest and know I left everything out on the floor, I'll be fine with the results.
It's definitely a dream player for us. One of the guys that you just love to have on your team. Takes care of business in the classroom and also brings it over to the court as well.
The senior gives it his all in all facets of his life. In a few months, he'll graduate with honors
Oh yeah, he'll have an associate's degree from Georgia Military College too.
Being a part of a team like this and doing what I've been able to do, it requires a lot of self-reflection. You really know what your priorities are.
Those priorities all start with his biggest fan.
Seeing her fight through all of that and persevere in the way she did made me take life into a better perspective, realizing like not everything is promised.
Mother and son.
Shayla Coleman was diagnosed with cancer last year. Just like a turnover in basketball, the younger Coleman responded to adversity.
Once he found out about it, still, he was there for me. He was there for me, being at home when it's just me and him. When things did get hard, he was there. He was there. He was there more than you would think a child should be or could be. It's just, he likes to help people.
That was really what forced me to do better as far as my academics, even go harder on the court. Whenever I'm tired or whenever I feel like I'm in a slump, I just think about her and how she would handle it, and eventually I'll just get back into my rhythm.
Mom is now cancer-free. Her son on the path to a big and bright future.
It let me know that he's resilient, and that's one thing that I love, and that's one thing that he needs to be in life, being resilient when things happen like that. When life happens, him being able to bounce back, or him continuing to move forward.
Jacoby Coleman gives it his all in the court, in the classroom, and at home. His legacy?
I don't want everybody to remember me as the athlete or necessarily just the super smart kid. I want people to remember me as the person that worked hard in everything that he did, and the person that gave 100% into everything.